What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Showw. This is interview 535 interviews I've done in 4 years. Get this special guest from South Carolina to Boston, 617. A couple of minutes to get on here. We will start this Iccy Showw. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking until March. And I have one cancellation in February left. Inbox me. My interviews are $50. This is exclusive interview. We are international, baby. Shout out to everybody that is supporting the Iccy Showw. Greece, Canada, everywhere. I can't just say one and the other. We get much love on the Iccy Showw everywhere. And don't forget, after this interview, we have the Bible studies. We haven't done it for a month, due to, restrictions on my account, but we're back, baby. We're back. That was the first time it ever happened, but check out yesterday's interview at Peace Slums. We've been going hard because I was behind a month, so I'm catching up on all these interviews. So I had Young Ace, Miss BK, Monroe, Peace Slums. Like I said, this interview is exclusive. And then for the ones coming up, every day for the rest of the month, we're going in on these interviews. I told you, I gotta catch up. I'm not gonna stop. We out here. Don't forget to come out this Friday. 3 days left until the show cracks off. It's gonna be off the hook. LOE, baby. Shout out to DJ Drunken. Shout out to Jay putting us on. Came off putting it on. Salute to everybody. Much love and respect. It's gonna be off the chain. The Iccy Showw will be doing exclusive interviews for those 14 artists, 7 females, 7 males, females 7 and males 7. 7, 14. Let's go. Plus DJ Drunken, he's gonna get exclusive. So let's go. Just waiting the artist a second to get on here. Let me sip my coffee. It's been a long day. Shout out to New York. Salute. I always salute. February, that date I have open, is the 17th. The 17th of February at 6 p.m. That's the one I have available. Someone was inboxing asking me, so I just let you know. So we're waiting for him to get on here. Let me see. From South Carolina. Seeing if he... I sent you the request. Did you get it? You should have the request. What's up, Donna from Canada? I just gave you a shout out. Much love and respect, definitely. If you didn't get the request, send me the request. Here we go. Good evening, Donna. Peace, peace. From Toronto to South Carolina to Boston, 617. Nope, baby. Here we go.
Blessings, Queen. Blessings. One love to you. What's good?
That's good, King. It took a year, but we're back. We're back. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm going through some things, but I'm gonna do this show tonight. Mine is heavy, but I'm good. How you?
I'm good. Taking day after day. I understand. Life is hard right now for everybody, and you just gotta stay strong, keep God in your faith, and He'll direct you the way He want. Again, welcome to the Iccy Showw again. Got to you from South Carolina, right here, live on the exclusive interview. If you don't know who he is, go do your research on him. He got some comedyville in him. If you're looking for a comedian, make sure you book him. He's definitely make you laugh. So how you doing for 2023? You said, your mind is full and stuff like that. Is it?
Originally I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I moved down here. Actually, when I did your interview last year, I was down here visiting and ended up moving down here. So basically, I'm from Omaha, since some stuff went down in Omaha with the streets, some cats. I don't even want to talk about it right now because it's where it's touching. But I gotta go on. Life is good. Life is good.
Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta, You know, I lost my brother, and I've been trying to get you back on here for 4 months. It was just the 4 month anniversary of his passing, and
Okay.
um, you know, a, mouth like I'm speechless because the last time I did your interview, I brought him up,
Hmm.
and for him not to be here now, it's like, a lot of people playing with their life, and suicide is real. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
Facts.
But there's a lot of people dying left and right, innocent people, kids younger and younger, and it's terrible. And my condolences, anyone that has lost anyone. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And we get this gentleman here that's gonna make us laugh and change
I'm
the
gonna
vibe, right?
hey, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to. Hey, one thing, I did one thing I want to shout out to you about, man. You hooked me up with Chris Letterman, Ledbetter, and I haven't got to Atlanta with them yet, but that is one of the goals of this year. Um, I'm putting together right now. I just started a couple of weeks, about a week ago. I just I'm putting a new show together. So when I get back, because I haven't did comedy in a year, I'm just gonna keep it right. I went through so much, and when you say mental, I had to get my mental right, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. You know what I'm saying? So,
totally.
me transitioning down here, um, and then going through the motions of what I was going through. Like you said, mental health, mental illness is real because I go through it a lot, and so I fight through it. Um, but with the positive part of it is I fought.
Stay right there, because every time you move close, we cut you up by your nose down.
Okay,
So stay like that. Perfect.
okay,
You're good. I don't want
okay,
to keep getting cut off. We want to
okay.
see you smile. We want to see you smile.
Thank you. But mental illness it's real. I deal with it. I also deal with MS. So it's a lot of, I gotta balance myself out, and I try to do it the best way I can. This year, 2023, I'm not saying I want to. I am going to get back on stage. Uh, Shout out, one love to my guy, Cameron Edwards, Jason Knott, Zorzilla, Carmela Anderson, who am I missing? Who am I missing? Hold on. Kiki Lucas. Yes, ma'am. Them are that's my team in Omaha, man. It's a couple others that I'm probably charging to my heart, not my mind. But yeah, so I'm trying to get these cats. I'm trying to do something to where we get together, because that's my Omaha family, them Omaha comedians. So I'm trying to get something to where they can come down south and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? One love, like I said, Cameron Edwards, who's the newest member of the Southern Soul. Like I said, I do. Let me break this stuff down. I do a podcast. I do a boxing podcast, which I do a boxing podcast. It's called ITZ Boxing to You. Um,
Oh,
so
wait. Excuse me for 1 second. Before you go any further, are you becoming a boxer anytime soon? Because I'm going to the boxing match February 9th. I got front row tickets at the Golden
I'm
Glove.
That's okay. See, now you're getting where I'm about to lead with this. Well, I do a boxing podcast. It's Boxing to You, and 2023, my goal is to get it's to you media going. I do a podcast on YouTube and Twitter, and basically what we do is talk boxing. Right now, where I'm from, so I stay in South Carolina, but where I'm from, my man, the home team guy is the pound for pound champion, and his name is Terrence Bud Crawford, and we represent Terrence to the fullest. So that's what basically, because there's a lot of bias against Terrence, because a lot of people like Earl Spence, and that's who his next opponent's supposed to be. But it's some stuff going on in the boxing world. PBC, PBC, I don't rock with PBC. Only person I rock out of PBC is with Floyd. Anybody else representing PBC, y'all know what y'all can do. Y'all can kiss you nowhere. Because it's blood.
We get an exclusive tonight on the Iccy Showw.
Hey,
He's not stopping.
yeah, it's B&B on mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm a half man, stand up. The blaster, stand up. Y'all know what I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who it is. It's Mr. Goochtoyou, and I'll bring It's Boxing to you. And I can't wait, Queen, because I heard you try managing. So I want you to come on my show. Come on, It's
Yeah.
Boxing to you. And let's
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
boxing.
definitely. Boxing is my first sport, to be honest. I grew up on it. I'm 44, I'll be 45 this year. And boxing was like, that was the main thing we were always watching. You weren't watching football. You were watching football, but not like this, like everybody does now.
Right.
Boxing was what we were watching, or we were going to the fight and live, seeing it, and it's not like wrestling, that play fight. No, boxing is the real
It's
deal. If you
real.
never to a boxing, and they're coming to Boston, 617 area the next month. The Golden Glove is here in February, in
Okay.
March. Make
Okay.
sure you go get your tickets. I got my tickets. Someone gave them to me as a Christmas gift, to get my mind right. And I look forward because I haven't been to a boxing match. I can't even tell you. It's been since I was a kid. So I'm like a little kid in a candy shop ready to go. And they got me parquet seats, which is the front row in the
Yes.
middle.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm looking forward. And yes, I used to manage a boxer. He was out of Florida. And I no longer manage him anymore. But he did lose that fight. It has nothing
Mm.
to do why I don't manage him. I know people will ask that. But no, things happen, your contract's up, and people keep it going. We're still positive vibes. So I don't try to keep any negative vibes with any of the artists that I used to manage in the past or in the future that I don't know of. But
Mm.
as of right now, I'm not looking to manage because I'm going back into the acting.
Okay.
So my time is gonna be traveling to. I gotta go to Texas, in Arizona, by the summer, and in
Okay.
Boston we're starting to film again. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. People don't know what I'm doing, but I would love to be on your show. I would love that, especially boxing. What you just say, my baby making love words right there. That's what the type of words I'm talking about. Boxing's my
Hey,
shit.
and so how I do it, anybody want to come on, what we do is we talk boxing, me, my co-host, we talk boxing for like 30 to 45 minutes, then I open a panel to anybody, any fan, anybody want to come on, chop boxing, want to debate, want to do any of that stuff, come It's Boxing to You. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So
What
that's my
what
baby
day
right
is
now.
it?
Huh?
What day, King?
It's Boxing to You.
But so is it every day? What's the
Oh,
scheduling like?
so my schedule right now is when I want to do it because I
Okay.
control everything. Um, February for Black History Month, my goal is to go 3 to 7 times a week. So you're gonna see me a lot because I got to get my algorithms up. I got to get my subscribers up. So anybody, you know what I'm saying, that want to subscribe to Mr. Goochtoyou. I also, you know, in the month of May, I got some things I'm really want to do. I'm trying to get some interviews in with some people from boxing. So I'm searching for that. I got a youngster. Oh, Jackie, I got a youngster that's a co-host. We call ourselves the Dudley Boys of Boxing Talk. But I got a youngster. We call him Spike, but his name is Jason Knott. He is he works with the best team, BNB, which is out of Omaha. Terrence Crawford, that's his stable. You know what I'm saying? Youngster is a switch hitting young heavyweight. Well, light heavyweight to young heavyweight named Jason Knott. We call him Sugar J. So y'all be on the lookout for my guy. He's about to graduate and go into the amateurs. So
Okay.
we try to do some good things on my side of the table. Oh,
Yeah.
I see somebody from Boston. My love, what's up, Miss Gwen? One love to you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah,
Peace,
that's
Miss.
that. Would you say, Miss Jackie?
Oh, I was saying peace to her. Peace, peace.
Yes,
Definitely.
ma'am. So
Yeah.
uh, so I'm repping him. Like I said, It's Boxing to You it's coming. It's coming. Also, let me shout out to my brothers and the boxing YouTube community. B Mac, the Mac Mod, you can catch me on there, or E Thriller, the Black Picasso, who has the hottest series on YouTube right now. With It's why Earl Spence. He got 19 parts of Earl Spence Duck and Terrence Bud Crawford. So you know what I'm saying, I got a team. I got a team when it comes to the podcast.
All right, cool, cool. Are you looking to manage a boxer? That's why you went that route, or what made you go to that route in the podcast?
Okay, what made me do the boxing podcast? Like I said, if you anybody that's boxing fanatics and do boxing YouTube, uh, like I said, Terrence is the guy at 147 at the welterweight,
I know who you're
and
talking about.
everybody you Google Terrence or you put Terrence on YouTube, you see all the Terrence Bud Crawford haters. So me being out of Omaha, besides his man, one of his coaches and somebody he grew up with, Bernie the Boxer. Shout out to Bernie, one love to Bernie the Boxer. But you know, he's the only one. And so I started in 2021. MS kicked in, and I just, you know, saying switched my lanes a little bit. Went through, like I said, went through my thing last year and was just listening to a lot of boxing talk. Seen these guys, B Mac and E Thriller, and after that, man, it just they's like Gooch, you know what I'm saying? Get back on it. And so September, I went back to It's Boxing and You. I went back to Omaha for 6 weeks. Picked up Cam Edwards, who is one of the funniest comedians out of Omaha. You know, we do this damn thing. And then young Jason, I watched him start off boxing. He's a boxing fanatic at first, and who he was with, I felt me and his dad is good friends. Jason, not the boss, another comedian, love him. But real shit. I told him, man, why don't y'all go? Cause Bud, he has a free clinic basically. You go to his gym, you ain't gotta pay, and they'll work with you.
That's awesome. We need that in Boston.
Man, you don't have to pay. And so with BNB, and like I said, BNB has some of the toughest fighters right now. If you know anything about young 35 Keyshawn Davis, he's coming up. You know what I'm saying? So Cold Steve Nelson at the super middleweight, he's coming up. You know what I'm saying? He's on a layoff, but he's coming back. We pushing, this Boxing U is pushing So Cold Steve Nelson and Edgar Berlanga. If you know who them are, hey, I'm telling you, that's what we pushing for February. So, you know, like I said, boxing right now, me being the second podcast out of Omaha, that's, you know, that's why I did it, because they was all hating on Bud. So I was like, nah, I'm going to be biased, you know what I'm saying? But then right now I'm at a point where I'm unbiased on fighters but Bud.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to keep it copacetic because, you know, especially in this industry, you never know, could go left, could go right.
Nope.
You never know. Now, you mentioned you linked up with Chris.
I talked to him a couple times. I haven't linked up with him yet. I want to go to a Comicville show. I want to be on Comicville within the next 2 years. I want to do some things, but I just had to sit back and get my mind together because like I said, I moved down here unexpectedly, basically. I came for a visit and just was like, stuff back home, I was, you know, mentally I wasn't ready for. So I came down here. I love the country. So yeah, but Chris is 2 hours away from me. If you're watching, homeboy, I am trying to get to you in Atlanta, my guy. South Carolina's in the house. Stand up, fuck. I'm sorry, stand up. South Carolina's in the house. I love my family. I love my friends.
Boston 617 in the building. We got Canada in the building and South Carolina in the building. So
yes.
So I'm glad to hear about boxing. Especially since I've been catching up on a lot of who's up, you know, upcoming, all of the weight settings.
Mm-hmm.
Are you frozen? Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
No, I was just chilling. I was just chilling.
Okay. So I'm glad to see someone around my age that, you know, is into the boxing. Like I said, I'm excited like a kid in a candy shop, ready to go to that fight. And I'm gonna get connects there. Some of them going with that gave me the tickets. They actually have connects there. So I'm gonna give you the connects. When I do the interview, I'm gonna slide them your way because I know that I'm gonna have a lot of connects in this industry.
Looking, Queen, good looking. Because you did that with me on the comedy tip, and you doing it with me on this tip. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Definitely, people, you need to be humbled, and if you have that connect, why not make that person connect with the other person that needs to? You might be the rock, that needs the, if it needs to go this way, like you say, Chris from
Collegeville.
Cometville.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now you connected with him. The last time I did your interview, I told you about him, and now with the boxing, I keep my word what I say. So I
That's
just
what's
want to
up.
see everybody around me succeed. That's what I definitely want to see. So
That's what's up.
yeah, let's get it. And I look forward to passing you who I got for the boxing your way. I know there's gonna be some great people. I forget the guy's name. Oh my gosh, he's gonna be signing autographs after the fight. Oh, um, dang, it was just on the tip of my tongue. I'll think about it, but I'll inbox you if I don't remember it.
Okay.
And he's supposed to be signing autographs, but he's one of the old champions.
Okay.
So teaching the youngins, and the guy I'm going with used to be the street boxer of around the areas up where I live.
Okay.
So everybody knew of their family. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be off the chain. So I look forward to passing you the next time I talk to you those connects, and I hope to see you within the next 2 years. I hope Chris tells me, oh, your boy's coming on here, and I'll be like, all right, cool. So share that, tag me.
Yes.
And again, anybody that's tuning in that wants to get an interview with this gentleman right here talking about boxing,
It's boxing
inbox.
you. Come on through. We on YouTube. Just hit up Mr.
Yes.
Goochtoyou. There you go, Rocky Brown, my God. It's Mr. Goochtoyou. That's Mr. Yeah, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rocky Brown, man. He's another great guy from Omaha, man. Uh, Another thing that I'm trying to bring down here is what I did in Omaha. I coach football. I've been coaching football for 20 years. I'm glad Rocky's on. Omaha Outlaws. We trying to bring Omaha Outlaws. Well, we got the Omaha Outlaws, but we trying to franchise. I'm trying to bring it South Carolina Outlaws. So that's in the making. Um, but yeah, man, the Omaha Outlaws is doing their thing. They champs this year.
Let's
Shout
go.
out to you guys, because them was my guys. I got to be home and be at the championship game. I
Oh, that's
love it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
salute.
and then another thing, speaking of football, I've been coaching 20 years. This will be, I got an interview at the end of this month, end of February, actually, beginning of March. I'm just waiting for the date for them to call me back in for my second interview of coaching high school football.
Oh,
So I got down here in South Carolina and got an interview to coach high school, my first paid gig. I've been volunteering for 20 years, which is it's a blessing. But now, doing an interview, the first interview I had, it was crazy because I knew it. You know, so you know how you go into interviews and you just going for a job, but you because it's just a job. Nah, I does this. So that interview went great. Um, the second interview I got with is gonna be with the whole board. So with the head coach and with the AD, the principal. Oh, I can't wait because I got this. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do. I got this. So
yes, definitely, definitely.
shout out to
And
Rocky Brown, man. That's my guy, man. I'm glad he tuned in.
salute, salute. Everybody tuning in, tell a friend, definitely.
Share this
Um,
shit.
MS is nothing to joke around with. My friend had that, and being stressed out, that can bring it on more, right?
That part. That part.
So it's hard to stay living without being stressed um
And,
in every criteria. So how are
and
you
in,
handling that right now? Because my friend used to get like she used to fall down the stairs,
yeah.
and is it that bad with you? Health is
Okay.
number one for everyone.
So with me, um, last year was a good year. I only had probably I can count on one hand how many attacks I had. When I do, right now they minor. I haven't had a real major. Yes, I have. I had a major one 2 years ago, but it's not major because they say majors when you're down for days. I only be down for a day or two.
Okay.
But with
Yeah,
me, it's
down
it
for a week.
right. And see, with me right now, it's hard for me to walk. When I have an episode, it'd be hard for me to walk. Daily, I have a vibration through my body. And so if I move wrong, I feel it. And if when I know I'm having when I'm about to have one, I have an intense sensation that goes in my body, and once that starts up, I know, um, I do know what's about to happen. Um, the cold weather played a part. So
Yes.
being down here, that was a blessing because I've been in, I haven't been in too much of the cold. Heat plays a part, but me, it only with me, I tolerate it, I think, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
she tolerated the heat too. I to be honest, how do you feel about this since you are diagnosed with MS? I'm sorry to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it.
I'm
Do you
good.
mind
I'm
talking
good.
about
I'm
it? Okay.
good.
So my question is, do you think there is different kinds of
It
MS?
is.
My girl that has it, and she believes it does, but there's some doctors that only diagnose you say MS and then say you got this, you have to take this so much
No,
medicine and
actually, it's 4 to 5 different types of MS. What I have is relapse remission, basically. So basically, it comes and goes. You also have MS. I can't pronounce all the words, but you have MS to where you don't have attacks as frequently, but you will have them, but you will have one that will take you all the way out. Um, the thing about MS can be crippling. I was told 5 years ago when I was diagnosed, um, basically, I know. Okay, anybody know Richard Pryor? That's my favorite comedian. Anybody know Richard Pryor? He died of MS.
yes,
So basically, um, I don't know this. God knows it, but it's a possibility I can be not walking one day. I can lose function of everything. Um, I haven't had an MRI in a couple years, but I do need to hurry up and try to get one soon. But I don't want to. Right now, in my mind, I don't want to see what's going on no more.
yeah,
For the simple fact, I have scar. What basically what MS is you get scars on the brain or lesions on the brain. I had last time I checked, last time I did an MRI, I went from 5 to I'm what 12 to 15 on my brain, and then it's I got one major one on my brain stem, and then I got lesions. My last time I had lesions show up on my back, going down my back. So, and that was like 3 of them. But I haven't had no back problems in a year. So, like I said, I just go with the flow. I just go
yeah.
with the flow.
Um,
Um, go ahead.
would you like to be I'm sorry, would you like to be a mentor to teach people about, I know you got a lot going on right now, but to, as a patient, as suffering from MS. MS is very painful. I seen my friend, I had to give my friend shots. So I'm well aware of MS. I seen her being from, doing everything regular from me helping take care of her with the son. And that was hard because, she had a baby. We both had babies the same age. So it's like to change a diaper, she couldn't change her baby's diaper. And she was a single mom. So, I know that you're a strong man. Do you think football had something to do with it? They say the shaking of the brain can cause things in the future.
Nah, MS just happens. Anybody can get it. It's state from what my neurologist told me. It's no certain thing that gives it to you. Uh, I'm laughing because my guy Rocky just put something up there. Yeah, onions do me. I that's
I'm
funny.
reading it too.
Okay, so I'm allergic to onions. So he's seen an episode to where if I eat an onion or eat onions, I'm down for days. And I don't know if it's MS related or not, but I'm down for days. But um, he's a guy that's seen me have mild attacks. I didn't coached in the middle of coaching. I had to just calm down because I get so worked up sometimes. So, but I'm just laughing because he really put that out here, Rocky. You crazy? But yeah, man. Um, MS, it's something I know I have, and I know what it can do, but I don't let it trip. I don't trip off of it. The other thing about it is, like you said, you give your friend shots. That's what they want me to do. I refuse to take the medicines.
Okay.
Why? It's because the side effects.
Yeah.
I don't. It's the side effects. Um, what I do, and people might take it wrong. I don't care, but cannabis helps.
Yes. I would. You took
Cannabis,
it.
cannabis helps. Um,
Yes.
people ask me, well, would you coach him? But well, if that's going to be a problem, I might look. I got to eat my gummies. I got to, you know what I'm saying? Do because it helps me. It calms it calms the vibrations down.
Yes.
So and people don't understand it unless you go through it. So
Yes.
I don't look. I'm an advocate for cannabis. I'm a dead advocate for it. They all 50 states need to have it, especially medical. Um, um, shout out to Boston because I know if I come up to Boston, I know I can get a medical card and be good. You know what I'm
You don't
saying? So
need
shout
a
out.
medical card. All you need to do is walk into our stores. We got stores. You just need an ID and you can walk in.
Okay,
Bam.
okay.
You don't need that card anymore.
You
You
know,
can Boston.
um, 617 stand up. So you know, let's
Happy
switch it up real quick. I just brought 617 in the making. Gwenny, I'm trying to make it to Boston. I want to do your birthday party so bad last year.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
know you
make it.
were supposed to come last year. I
Yeah, I
remember.
want to try that. I want to do that so bad. So hopefully we can put something in the making. But you had a lot going on last year. You during that
Yeah.
time you had a lot going on. If I'm not mistaken, you had your heart. You had put heart stents put in your heart, right?
Yeah, I actually had I had a blood clot and it was last November I got the blood clot. I've gotten blood clots before, but
Mm-hmm.
it was in my leg and they had to shrink it, so I had to take a blood thinner. And
Mm-hmm.
then I was on a waiting list because of Corona, so I had to wait for the ORs to open. So I went from November to April last year. I finally got in, and then I had 48 stitches, staples going up from my ankle all the way up to my side right here. I
Ooh,
don't know if you've seen the first interview because you know me, I hate canceling on my interviews. I'm so dedicated to my shows.
right.
And I don't know if you've seen the first interview after that show. I just got home from the hospital the 24 hours prior to that interview,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm passed out on the show. And it was crazy. And I felt bad because the guy, it was like you. I had to
Mm-hmm.
keep canceling, but it was family
Right.
emergencies or whatever the case may be was
Right.
happening. Like, I don't cancel unless it's an emergency. So I told him, I said, I just came out of OR 24 hours ago and, I'm here. But he's like, what? He said, you should have canceled it, but I don't like to do that. And, I understand everybody got a life, you schedule in the time, people expect to watch you. So I appreciate you bringing that up. I'm better though.
Good look.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It took me
Good.
some time, like honestly, to stop 2 to 3 weeks to walk like down the stairs.
Mm,
Um, like my mind said to walk, but when I went to go put my leg, like how do you say it? Not went numb, but like Jello they call it
no, trust. That's what I go through.
every day.
Not every day. When I go through my episodes, though, my legs feel like jello. Like you can't move, and if you move, you're scared you're gonna fall.
Yeah, but my girl, she falls, so you're lucky you don't fall. You're really
Not
lucky.
yet. Not yet. I say yet because
Well,
they. I say yet because what I do in my mind, I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? If God can say no, it's not. But in my mind, I know in the near future something's going to happen to me to where I can't control it. But it is what it is.
that's good though because you prepare yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, so for instance, I'm not a medical doctor or anything like this, but AIDS used to be on a spike, right? Then
Right,
they
right.
came up with medicine to prolong it, and people aren't passing away from it. So now the MS, they got the medicine. You don't like to take it because of side effects. I know my girl did a couple trials because when she got diagnosed with MS about 20 something years ago, people didn't really know much of MS. Like doctors were still what's the word I want to say?
It was new to them.
Not investigating, but
No, you said it right. Basically they was investigating to see what medicines is, and right now they still do hit and miss because MS is uncurable.
yeah,
I, it's uncurable. I know what I'm gonna go through. But in the same sentence, they have good medicines. I just won't do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The fact of the matter is because I don't like the side effects. It's
right.
just, if I was to do it, they're pushing for me to do Ocrevus, which is 2 shots a year.
That's what
But
she got.
okay, she do the 2 shots a year, but
Yes,
she still have.
a day.
See, they want me to do all that. I can't. I don't. The pill they had me on, I can't think of the name. It messed up my stomach.
Yeah,
It had me. I had loose bowels and all. Nah,
yeah,
nah, I'm
yeah.
good. I'm good. So,
You're better
other,
off. You're better
huh?
off.
Yeah.
You're better off if you can mentally keep your mind right and keep. Because I honestly, I believe MS is like your muscles. It controls your mind to your muscles, and I believe if stay what you're doing, and cannabis does help. You're the third person I know that has MS, and that they say it makes them feel better. I know my girl, she smokes a lot of weed, a lot, but I can't judge her, and I don't judge her. I'm not one to judge anybody. That's why I always let everybody on my show, everybody is welcome on my show, because I'm not the one to judge nobody. And I smoke, and it's because I have PTSD. So instead of taking the PTSD medicine they want me to be on, I'd rather just take my cannabis and be okay with that if it works. I mean, some of the medicines they try to put you on is so freaking strong, and you feel like a different person. You feel like you're not fitting in and all
like a
this shit.
zombie.
And
You feel like a zombie.
yeah, and it's like I don't got time for that. When, like I said, when I just lost my brother, I asked the doctor for medication because I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Honestly, I couldn't control my breath, and when I got that call, oh my God, like I was looking for him, and I'll never forget it. Like I could see that it was 4 months ago, but it's so clear. And when I got that call, I screamed so fucking loud. Excuse my language, but I screamed so loud. My girl's like, "Yo, he passed," like, because we were looking for him. We were 2 hours looking for him where his phone was pinging, and that was not even where he was. And I feel like I held myself, like, not accountable at all, but suicide is out there and people gotta be more aware of it. I'm gonna be doing a um suicide event on his 1 year in the memory of him. I'm getting things put together right now, because like, look at the guy that passed away from Ellen's show. It's weird how frequently now that's like the new thing, and it's
Man,
like, wait.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but that right there is not the new norm. Anybody watching, anybody that's really, like, for real, that's not the new norm.
Right,
It's not. People is trying to make that stuff the new norm. Man, look, we went through problems all our life, and we still here.
It's
It's
okay.
these little ass.
Yes, it's okay to be poor. It's okay to be.
And these young people sing about it. They rap about it. Man, no. And I'm gonna say it right. No, it's better to live, especially because people that take their lives don't understand what they're doing to your family, to your friends. That messes up mentally, for the simple fact we want to be there for you.
Yep.
And then if we can't be there for you when you go, it's a sad thing. But I gotta say this again. Let's not make that a new norm.
Oh, I didn't. When I said it, I didn't mean to say it like that.
No. But you gotta understand. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Ms. Jackie. You gotta understand. It's youngins. It's people out here that want to give up right now.
Right.
So that's why we gotta tell them.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yes. Never give up.
Me.
Call 911 it's okay to go to the nearest emergency room. That is important to know. If you don't have insurance and you need mental health, it's okay. Go to any closest emergency room and they will check you in. Don't be scared you're going to get turned down. Don't ever feel that
Big
frightened.
facts.
Suicide is awareness. We need to be aware of what's going on, and we need
Big
to pay
facts.
attention what the alerts, what the youngins are watching, what they're doing, what they're paying attention, where they're going here. We need to exclude our children, like how we had them glued when we were growing up, and where they're at now. It's a totally different generation, and I keep on saying that. And these youngins, they're just watching YouTube and thinking it's this technology and this and that. And it's like, we really got to tune our children into reality, what is really happening. And suicide, if anybody is feeling suicide, inbox me, call me. I don't care
Me
if I
too.
don't answer the first time. 2 o'clock in the morning, call me again. Call 911. They'll get to you faster than if I'm sleeping. But please don't ever feel like to take your life. That is the most painful. I still feel like my heart is empty, missing my brother every day. He was my go-getter on my show, my only one that no matter what he was going through, he always supported me. He'd be like, "Gee, you got this, sis. Come on,
Yeah.
always there." And it sucks not having them there. And but people need to be aware. Like, I didn't see no side effects, and like, he was my rock. He was my everything. And not to have him anymore, and didn't even see any side effects. Like, I could call him at 2 o'clock, he would answer me. For him not to call someone, it's
Right.
really, really crazy, and it's sad. And like I said, I'm glad to be able to do this interview with you again.
Yeah.
We always bring positive vibes to everybody that's tuning in,
Eh,
and it's good vibes because people need to be really, like, when you say, "Oh, I don't know anyone that has MS." We're using MS because we talked about it. Or you don't know anyone that did suicide, but like, we got to in tune to really what's going on with these diseases that are out there. Not just one disease, there's several diseases out there, and there's new diseases coming all the
yeah.
time. And we got to be there for the youth. And that is whoever is doing that program, what you have out there, they don't charge. I salute to you 1000 from the Iccy Show, because, excuse me, if one place can have it, why can't we have it all the other states and countries? Because these youth, they need it. They don't have these afternoon programs where they can go. In the city I live, we got a boxing gym here. And
Mhm.
sometimes I walk by the kids and they got discipline. They say, "Excuse me," you go down the street the other side and they be, "Get the fuck up." That's how they'll talk to you. Excuse my French, but that's how
No,
they
you good.
they'll be. And I'm like, "Excuse me." I was like, "Do you have respect, for your elderly?" Because, these kids are young, but they think it's okay to talk to someone my age. And it's like, "Get the fuck out of my way." And it's like, no, it's like, "Please move out of my way. Can I please get the door?" You're supposed to get the door for the elderly, hold the door for your ladies, teach these youth what we were taught, or what we learned to teach our children, so they can go on the right path, so they don't screw up and mess up like we did as kids,
Right. Right. All that. All that. Yeah. Yeah, all that, and with the kids, man, look, y'all got so much. Anybody, anybody that's watching though, man, we got so much to live for.
Yes.
Everybody got so much to live for. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got something that I know is gonna cripple me, they say. But guess what? Not today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Um,
it's not tomorrow. It's not gonna,
no,
for years to come. You're
nah.
gonna be next time I talk to you in a year, I have faith.
Oh,
Long as
oh
you keep
yeah.
this going, right,
Hmm.
you're gonna be okay.
Oh
And
yeah.
I feel positive vibes from me to you. And I feel, all good spirits coming your way. And I really just keep that going, because sometimes you are gonna have some bad days. don't start getting dwelled like, is this the day? Don't start thinking like that, because that's the
Mm-mm.
negative. Stay
Nah.
focused on what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. You're doing everything positive. You're doing everything great. You look amazing, to be honest.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
I like my friend. She was in pain, and the cold days do hurt. I seen her physically crying, like balled up, like in
Trust.
so much pain.
Trust.
And
It'll do it.
then they put her on a list, because she was getting narcotics, and they put her on a list like she's like, they look at you different when you're on certain prescriptions, and they would give her a certain amount, but she wasn't supposed to be using it. Like, say if they give you, there's 30 days in it, they give you 25 or 15, but that's not supposed to last. That's supposed to last like the whole month. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get
But
it.
they
I
would
know
look,
what you're saying.
and they would get drug testing her, and like back then you needed a medical card, but now you don't out here.
Okay.
But they were looking at her like she was this big druggie, and it was like, yo, she has a real bad disease, and a lot of people suffering from that. And it's
Yeah.
like, we need to know awareness so we can be aware of, like you say, okay, you did this drug. Like my friend, she was hospitalized from those shots. So how you felt, she must have felt as shitty as you did when she took that shot. The medicine made her feel real sick. I remember she was in there because I had to take care of her son. So it's like, what you go through on side effects on medication. And like I said, when my brother passed away, they gave me some medicine, and it made me like a zombie. And it's like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to be able to control my day. I want to be able to control me. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want someone controlling me that I don't even know. You understand what I'm trying
Oh,
to
I know what you're
say?
saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Yes, ma'am. But
So
yeah, yeah,
you're the
it's
king.
and like I said, with me now, where I'm at in life, so I just want to have fun. I just want to, my goals is, hope I get this coaching job. I do want to go on stage, so I'm looking into going to Augusta soon. Hopefully hit Atlanta up this year. Hopefully I can get my guys from Omaha to come down. We do something. I go back home and do something. I got a son that's graduating this year, so I will be home in May. So I'm talking to some cats, trying to put some things together to where we can do a show. So if y'all listening, y'all know what I want to do in May. Anyway,
My
um,
grandbaby's coming in May.
huh?
My grandbaby's coming in May.
Okay, okay, you about to step into the look. I got 8 of them.
Disney World.
No, I got 8 of them. I don't look like it, but I'm a grandpa of 8. So
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
damn. So this is my first, so I'm excited. I'm really excited.
man. Look, hey, one
Watch
thing
it.
about them, one thing about them, you could always give them back. You
Yep,
can always
definitely.
give them back.
Yep.
And then sometimes, but the grandparents nowadays don't want to give them back.
Yeah, no, my grandbaby's gonna be with me I hope all the time. I know the two grandmas, like, we're both gonna be taking the baby anytime. Like,
Right.
I look
Right.
forward to it. It's
Oh,
definitely a new feeling. Like, I feel like I'm at the grandma club. Like, when you're young, you're like, I'll never be a grandmother, and then now I'm like, oh shit, I'm part of the Gigi club now.
yeah,
Everybody's
I
saying,
love it. I love being a G Paul. I love
yeah,
it.
definitely.
So, I did want to say this, while I'm on here, so people would know. 2023, I want everybody to pray for me and help me get through this year with it's to you. I want to do it's to you entertainment or media or promotion. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but I'm about to try to get my LLC for that in the next couple of weeks. So I will be having merchandise on It's Boxing to You. It's to you. It's basically it's Miss Jackie to you. It's the Iccy Showw to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you.
you get your custom shirts from me, your custom merch. You know what I'm saying? It's to you. The other thing I want to do this year, I don't know if it's going to happen, but my goal is with my guys. Um, I just started writing last week. Like I said, I started back writing, and my next, well, I got one half-ass written called "Can I Vent?" And basically, it's not written. It's just lot of topics that I want to vent on. So I'm either going to do that as a podcast, which I'm thinking about doing, or it's going to be a comedy show. But the comedy show I'm just started writing, and I'm going with is I'm trying to go on tour with within the next 2 years is I'm not shit. I'm just gonna keep it. I ain't shit. It's gonna be the name of it. And basically, what it's gonna be is how we ain't. You know what I'm saying? Not just y'all. I'm just saying how people ain't. People ain't. I'ma say it. People ain't shit nowadays in America. And we're gonna talk about the politics. We're gonna talk about everything that's going on. We're gonna talk about male relationships, female relationships, because some of us ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just certain things as a comic. You know, comedians would take shit and just go and run with it. Just like like with me right now. Every time I see something that's about to happen, I do the Chris Rock. So if you about to get cussed out, I'm be like, Chris Rock. But no, you know, so that's one, you know, that's something I'm planning on. Like I said, I'm trying to coach this year. Well, I'm not trying. I know I'm about to get this job. So, but I know I won't be active for that until July. But I will be making, you know, doing little camps and stuff throughout that. But my goals is this year to hit Atlanta up. I always go to Vegas every year, so I will be going to Vegas again this year sometime, and try this time actually get on somebody's stage and keep trying. Boston, Miami, all y'all guys is in the mix. I've been looking for tickets to come to you guys, so I will hopefully things go right. We can make stuff happen. Really make stuff happen this year is what my goal is. I really would love. Like I said, if you throw a party this year, just let me know because I'm trying to be there. Father's Day weekend, I already know about it. You know.
Yeah. In the first weekend in June, that's the 5-year anniversary of the Iccy Showw this year.
Okay. So what you want to do?
I'm putting stuff together right now. It's not finished. I'll keep you updated for sure.
Keep me updated. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to travel. I want to travel. Hopefully I get to do that. Rocky, you know, that's my traveling guy.
You don't need to come perform. You're welcome if you need a vacation. Holla at your girl, yo, for real. Like,
you know what?
I'm coming. Father's Day weekend. We could be partying for my birthday, celebrating Father's Day. King, right there, bam, bam. We'll link with Gwen on here for Boston 617. She always
I'll start laughing. She gonna say he ain't coming. She gonna tell you he ain't coming. I be trying so I can hear her voice right now. He ain't coming.
I see it. Book you that if you're not gonna pull up.
But no, Boston is because I got family up there. So Boston, you know, hopefully we will make that trip this year. Okay. Let me shout out this Omaha Days. Nobody know about Omaha. Omaha Days is a week festivity in Omaha, Nebraska, where everybody that used to live in Omaha come home. So Omaha Days, I'm trying to perform. I will be home in Omaha Days.
Yeah. He ain't coming. She said I was just about to type that. I salute you, Queen. Definitely. She got you. She said I was just about to type that and he ain't coming.
So if I surprise y'all, I will. But she always say I ain't coming. I'm gonna surprise y'all one day. Now, how about that? But yeah, man. But
Gwen and I will be keeping staying in touch to see when you're coming, either to her side or to my side. What's up, Miss Dawn King? Peace, peace.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Stay blessed.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're having Bible studies after this interview. Tuesdays is Bible studies. I got a lot of people asking me if we're going on, and we are. After this interview, please bear with me.
Okay.
Thomas.
Yes. Yeah, y'all
got you.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna tune in.
Yeah.
But yeah, Miss Jackie. Okay, so let's say this. We gonna Rocky. They want us to come to Boston, Rocky. We coming. My guy said we coming. We gonna come. If I perform up there, we will. Hopefully, I can. But man, I just thank you, man. I know people want you to do the Bible study, so I'm not going because I can talk your ear off.
Hey.
I mean, you can have a conversation for days. You know what I'm saying? But
aside from
man, I'm
July.
gonna be inboxing you whenever we do is boxing to you. Like I said, I do a live panel. So just come on to my live panel, talk that boxing talk with us, Miss Jackie, if you want to. Let everybody know you a manager.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I have a lot to say as a manager point of view, but I must say the boxer I was managing, salute to him. I had him up at routine 9 o'clock a.m. every friggin' day, 7 days a week. And
Mm,
as closer it came, I had him longer and longer. I had him. He did 5 miles in 20 minutes every day.
okay, okay.
I had him on beast mode, and he wasn't doing that when we first started. But trust me, a female that has been in the boxing game, I'm telling you, I could tell you a lot. And I know a lot how to train. Even though he was in Florida and I'm in Boston, I was still his manager. And every day, ask him. He'll be like, yo, G had me up every day. And some days he's lying on the couch. I'm like, get your ass up. Let's go. I'm about to go to work. You got my time. You're on my time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is not time to relax. No, 7 days a week. This is what we're on. This is, you want to become a boxer or you just playing? Because this was on pay-per-view. So this is major. This is not something that's just going to be a minor fight. No, this is on pay-per-view. You better come strong. Like, so
May
I
I
was
ask, may I ask, because I follow him. Who was he?
um well, I don't know what he goes by now, but Cash Money he was going by.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll look him up. We'll look him up.
yeah, he's not doing it anymore. He lost his son recently.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
so my
Man.
condolences.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
his
condolences go out to you because hey, I'm part of that club too, man. So my condolences go out to you, man. If you're watching, we part of that club with you, man. You know, it's a lot of us that's part of that club. We lost kids, man. So and mine, I got to see mine live for 22 years and lost hers. So I understand my dude, you know what I'm saying? But one thing, if you are watching Miss Jackie show, from me to you, what I can tell you, you got to bounce back.
yes.
That's one thing about us as people. You gotta bounce back. Yes, ma'am, Miss Gwenny too. That's why I say
My
that. I
condolences.
didn't want to put that unless she put it out here. But yeah, it's we all lost kids. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, my biggest thing to anybody that lost a child, that lost a sibling, you got to push through it because, for one thing for certain, they don't want to see you down. They want to see you the way they remember you, was happy and go lucky, if since that makes sense. So, and then as a fighter, man, if you are listening, once again, man, fight through it, get back in the ring and punish the person across the ring from you. That's how you take out that frustration, because you in a game that you can't take out your frustrations on somebody else, and it's legal. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us we going to the streets and it's jail. You know what I'm saying? So if you are listening to Miss Jackie show, man, shout out to you, man, and just get back in the ring.
Yes, definitely. Salute to him. All positive vibes. I didn't even know his son was on the news until somebody reached out to me out there and was like, it was his son that if you watch the news. So
Hmm.
it was devastating. And
Okay.
life is precious. Like I said, anybody that's going through thoughts of teeter-tottering, you got the devil and the Jesus in one ear telling you, do this, do that, but always go with God. God always wants you to be here on the planet. He doesn't want you to hurt yourself and harm anyone
Yep.
in any form or shape. And always remember that. Go to your family. If you don't have a close family that you could go to, if you feel like hurting yourself, go to someone that you can. And always go to the nearest emergency room. It's okay. You're not going to be different by going to the emergency room. And people need to understand that it's okay. There's other people that like you lost a sibling. You said your daughter,
I lost my
King?
I lost my sister December 26, 2015. I lost my daughter January 18. I mean July 18, 2016. So within 5 months apart, I lost both of them.
I know how you feel.
And
I lost my grandma 5 years ago. My first cousin 6 years ago, and they August 7th. So
mm,
they were a year apart. And
got
then
it.
um, I lost my brother September. I lost my my aunt. It's like every single friggin' year, it's somebody close to me, and it's like my family is gone. The only person left, um, is like me and my sister, and then it goes to my, and then the family tree is gone. Like,
Dang. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Queen. My condolences.
so it's like, people. It's like sad because it's like my sister doesn't have kids. I'm the only
Dang.
kid. So it's like, damn, my family tree's short, really short. Like
Yeah.
everybody's older, and it's like, it feels good to pass on the tree, but it's like, you know, who does my kids really have? When you think about it, like,
Yeah.
you start thinking and wondering, when you have kids and grandbabies now, part of the GG club.
Right. So yeah, that's the blessing though.
Right.
That's the blessing, man. That's the blessing. That's the blessing. And we that's what we live for now. You know what I'm saying? My kids, like I said, I got two or three that's still, I got one that's about to graduate, and then I got three up under I got three boys up under him, and we're just pushing. Hopefully this year I can get my boys down here with me, and get the out of Omaha, because it's just crazy in Omaha. Like, I'm about to go back into this situation. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the but uh, um, I'm trying to stay out the streets. I'm just, if that makes sense. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no. When you mess with my kids, you will bring me back into my streets. And I say my streets because I walked them first before any of you little young punks. I'm just leaving that alone. Motherfuckers know what I'm going through right now. I'm just saying it like that. I'm sorry for if I got a little, but right now I'm on an emotional roller coaster. So
Right.
but some things really touched home yesterday to where I'm hoping I can get my boys with me. It is what it is right now. And it's sad because I'm not all the way stable where I can be, but I'm getting there. So God is showing me some things, and he's showing them, hey, you need to go somewhere. You got somewhere to go. Stay out the BS,
Yep,
So,
yep.
um, with that being said, man, I didn't mean to do that, but I did, because I mean what I say. I will come back to the streets for my kids.
Right.
And my mind is, I'm already sick in the head behind what I go through. So I try not to take it there. I'm not, but some real stuff just happened yesterday to where it's heart wrenching. Really, I almost lost a kid yesterday. Somebody,
Oh,
and real stuff. Somebody in real life tried to take one of my sons. Like, shot up into,
wow.
like, all my boys was at the house and shot up into my ex-wife's house. Nah, man, that's
Oh,
something I don't. I don't. So I'm in South Carolina, but this is in Omaha. So I had to do your show, Miss Jackie, but I'm on an emotional roller coaster, and I do apologize that just came out, but I had to let that be known for anybody that's watching. Look, I will be home. It's nothing to come home. I'm done. I'm just saying that.
right,
But
right,
anyway,
right.
I'm about to be back happy.
And I'm praying for you and your thank God that they didn't get him, and God bless you and your family. I'm praying, I'm glad everything's okay, but keep God on your side. So your other kids need you home, they need you here,
Yeah,
and always keep that in your mind, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. And if you ever need me to talk to you to keep that going positive, I know what you're saying, but I know really like what you're saying right now, but always keep God on your side, and God will serve whoever, justice to those people,
that
whoever
part.
try to do that.
That
And
part.
I'm really, God is good. God works in mysterious
Mysterious
ways.
ways.
Um,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna. I'm
I
sorry.
thank you for coming on the Iccy Show. We talked a lot about a lot of things. I mean,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
was exclusive.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Shout out to you, internationally known as Jackie Brown.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, King. Salute, salute,
I
salute.
will,
Everybody, from you guys believing in me these last 4.5 years. I really want to be here. And thank you. We're up to 535 interviews. This is 535 interviews we did in 4.5 years. And, you know, I appreciate you, King, saying that. Definitely.
Appreciate you,
Much
man.
love.
And then, like I said, before I go, man, tune in to Mr. Goochtoyou on It's Boxing to You on my YouTube channel. I'm at 130 subscribers. I'm trying to get by the end of February to 250. Then we'll go for the summertime to hit 500. Like I said, tune in all of February. I'm trying to be on as much as I can. Y'all gonna get tired of me. Y'all gonna get tired of me talking my stuff. And yeah, I will let y'all know. We're gonna let y'all know Miss Jackie's coming on my show. She's gonna be on the panel. She's gonna talk boxing. And then I'm gonna let you talk to my young
if you're part of my era, you know I'm about that boxing life for real. Hey, Janet, you just came in perfect. You know I'm about that boxing. So
yeah, it's boxing to you.
I know you can laugh on that one, definitely. JC, peace. Anne-Marie, definitely. I love boxing. Boxing is where it's at. I'm so happy that you told me about that, because honestly, I was going to talk a lot of shit when I got to that boxing match. So, yeah, February 9th, I'll be at the Golden Gloves in the parquet, right in the middle. In the front, you'll see Jackie Brown, Iccy Showw live in full effect. The front row, it's going to be awesome. So, I'm excited.
Check this out. And whoever the winner is, can you do me a favor? Whoever the winner is, let them know about us, and we'd love to interview the winner.
Yeah, and not just that, I'm going to tell everybody. Forget about whoever wins. I'm giving you all the boxes. Like, I plan on the person I'm going with is someone big. So they're going to be putting me on to everybody. So I'm telling you, February 9th, I'm going in, and I'm going in March. I forget the date in March. But it's the Golden Gloves. And yeah, so I'll definitely send you them, definitely your way. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Peace. Definitely. I miss you too, definitely. Janet, that's right. She says that's right. Definitely.
Man, thanks to people for watching.
I definitely salute to you 1000%. Keep your head up. Don't let nobody try to make you go back your old style, because you know we're learning from our mistakes, and I know it's a hard situation. We'll leave it like that, but God's on your side. And you know, don't forget, tune in after this interview. I'm about to do Bible studies. We are back. It hasn't been here for a month. So yeah, I was on Facebook jail for 30 days.
Yes.
So
shout out to the haters. We back. Haters.
We back, baby. We never go. We never stop. We keep on going. We come up harder. And look, I'm in 2 movies and a web series this year. So God is good. God is great. Come out this Friday, at Sammy's Patio in Revere, Massachusetts. It's going to be lit. 7 females against 7 males. The Iccy Showw will be in the building, and we're doing exclusive interviews for all 14 artists live on the stage. It's gonna be, I'll be co-hosting with Jay. We got DJ Drunken. He's one of the big DJs from Boston right now. So you know, when you come this way, these people definitely, and anybody that I know in boxing, I'm sending them your way 100%.
Thank you, sweet. Thank you, sweetie.
I appreciate you, King. One love. God bless. Let's go, everybody. As she said, God bless, young man, to you.
Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you.
Peace, love, and respect to everyone. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. This is interview 535 interviews. Make sure you go follow this man, support him. He's doing a lot. Salute to him, definitely. And if you want to book him for a comedian show. If you have one anywhere around, he's willing to travel. A lot of people don't leave, but he's willing to travel anywhere.
Any city,
so let's get him.
Any town, I'm there.
Yeah,
just call me.
Real network. That's what we're here, and I'm glad Chris, you reached out to Chris, because I know he's in that field. That's why I go right to the top. Whoever I know, it's like, if I can pass that baton to the person that, I don't do comedian, so it's not my, it's not my street.
Yes,
that's your avenue. You can be funny. I can't be funny. Like people like, get her off. They'll throw tomatoes at me if I got on the stage. Oh, shoot. But I appreciate you. God bless everyone. We're going to do Bible studies in 10 minutes. So stay tuned. If you want to be a guest, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown. If you want to be a guest on him, let them know your information. One more time, sir.
It's the Goochtoyou. It's ITZGOOCHT2, the number 2U. Go to it's Boxing You on YouTube. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit my email. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. So if y'all want to see that, I'll put my email on that. It's djgoocetoyou@gmail.com. So I'll put it in the chat. And then, you know, that's how you reach out to me, man. Or Facebook, DJ Goochtoyou. So y'all see where I'm at, man. Just hey, and I don't don't sleep, because I got people coming with me. I don't come alone. I got people coming with me. It's an entourage thing. But one love, man.
I appreciate you, King, coming on the Iccy Show. I appreciate everyone that tuned in on this wonderful interview. We talked about a little health. We talked about a little everything. So if you didn't catch it, tell a friend, rewind, fast forward, and stay tuned. In 10 minutes, we're doing Bible studies for the children. It's about 15, 20 minutes, and let's get it. I appreciate you. God bless. Have a great night. I appreciate you.
Thank you. You too. God bless.
Yes, let's go.